The Spartan Manor, 1948. Screen door taken right off the original pattern. Wind blowing the door shut. This is an original step down here, restored. The original step. This is a hand bracket. It was not original. They didn't have a bracket on it, a grab bar to hold it, so I thought this was a nice addition. This is the original cradle for the LP tanks. Restored it. I also added about 14 inches to the tongue because there was a extremely short tongue on the trailer and I didn't like it. I left that old AAA insurance symbol on there because I thought it was a good touch. Now this is where we add the water for the fresh water tank, and when you go to drain it, the drain is right down here underneath this corner. We'll walk back here. Here is here's the water inlet controls and outlet controls. Right here is the lever that drains the gray water. Underneath here is the lever that drains the black water. And in this little door right here is the valves that directs the water wherever you want it to go. For city water, you turn the valve in one direction. To pump out of the freshwater tank, you turn the valves in another direction. And of course the hose is hooked up right there, right here. And you can also drain back through the same area. Well, right there is a 30 amp plug. It's a shore plug. It's made to hook boats up, but I thought it was a great plug assembly for here because that cover shuts down and closes up. Makes a really nice system. The original, you had to reach way up here to plug. This is near the top, and you had to plug in up there for your electric, and so I had a hole there. So I cut out these, put this set of louvers up there just to make it look a lot better, and I did not want to have to reach up there to plug it in. So that took care of that situation. The new latches, door latches, are not like the original. Can't even buy the originals anymore, so I had to put all new rivet new thing around here to hold this later design of the latches. Walking around to the back here, a lot of the trailers, and including this kind of a trailer, this Spartan Manor, they had another little kind of a tail light. It was just, actually, it wasn't a tail light, it was actually a license plate light, and it had a red lens in the middle of it. And this one did not have it. This one had this kind of a light. I got this off in a Model A, or it was a brand new Model A light, and that's exactly what they had on here because I still got the original bracket that came off from it, which was all completely rusty and terrible. And the bolts down here only fit this. It did not fit one of the original or the other kind of a tail light or license plate light, because I've got those. I could have put it on there, but it would not work. So I would have had to drill new holes. So I made an all new bracket, but I didn't make it have it out of steel. I made it out of aluminum. It will not ever rust. So let's go back inside. I made this this corner part here at the end of this coach, and I sort of stayed with the 1940s or 50s style wraparound thing here, so end table kind of, and the lights. I put all new LED lights in. It did not have lights up here in this area above the coach. So these are flush mounted LED lights. This makes a nice shelf right behind the coach here. The couch, I bought a salvage couch out of a new fifth wheel that had been wrecked. So I bought this couch and it fits here perfect. So I'm going to show you my pride and joy. This is a hidden flat screen television made with the same kind of a roll top like they have on the old roll top desks. Down here is where I store the table. See, the table's all folded up. It's inside there now. So I'm going to go around here and I'm going to show you the fireplace. It's pretty warm in here today, but we have a fire going. This is an electric fireplace. Makes a nice looking setup here. This is an entrance closet with a little space up above. Now there's wiring goes there. If you wanted to put a radio up there, you got wires that you can connect to up here to the front. You can put two speakers, one on each side, or you can go clear to the back end, and there's places back there you can hook the wires also too. We'll walk around here. I'm going to show you this stove. This is an original Dixie stove that came in these trailers, and this light back here was a light that I discovered. It wasn't here and it wasn't on this stove, but I thought it was a really nice looking light, so we mounted it there. And I'll show you with all this stainless or this aluminum, polished aluminum around here in the back drop of this cabinet here is all new that we put in there. The refrigerator here is a modern refrigerator. It's a gas and electric refrigerator, and I only hooked it up to electric. I'll explain to you. If you wanted to have it hooked for gas, there's things that you've got to do. Up above here is a retro RCA microwave, and just fits nicely up there. Up here is a air conditioning unit, low profile Coleman air conditioning unit, and over here just shows you some of the cupboards that's up above with the lights. These are LED lights up above in the kitchen area also. This sink I bought online. It's an original sink of the 1948 era, and I found these individual faucets, one hot, one cold. And over here, this area was it was a closet now, and we have remade this into a bathroom. You can see this, what kind of texture it's got on here on the ceiling. Down here, of course, is the stool. The drain is right here on the floor. This is the wash basin. You can see that we have a shower, and there's LED lights back here. I don't know if maybe you can't hear it. There's a small fan, an exhaust fan that will clear out. Take a long time, I'm sure, but it will eventually clear out the air that's in this bathroom. So follow me here, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you here the switches. The switches. One is for the hot water heater. This is for the hot water heater here. This is for the pump, the fresh water pump, to pump the water from that's in the tank, a 40-gallon tank that's underneath the couch. It pumps cold, fresh water up here to wherever you want it. Down underneath here is a brand new little hot water heater, and everything. I've checked everything out. Everything is working fine. So just follow me here now, and we're going to go into the bedroom area. This bedroom area here is this bed is much bigger than most of the beds in most of the campers, because they're usually a 6-foot long bed. This one, I made it so it goes a full width of this trailer. I had the foam custom cut to fit the curve back here. And I want to show you over here is this is what they call the shaver's sink. Of course, back then it only had with the one faucet, which was cold water. You had to heat your water on the stove in order to have hot water. Underneath the sink is this door opens up to the electrical breaker box, which is back underneath there. And up above is the original medicine cabinet that was in this trailer from the very beginning. Now, let me turn around back here and I'll show you. Back here is a fold-down vanity with a light up above and a mirror in the back. Up above is a compartment that just a storage compartment. And down underneath here, of course, is a handy plug for hair dryers and so forth. Back here, this is my wife who is helping me out here. So back here is this is the closet, the biggest closet in the camper, with a full-length mirror. It's got a fair amount of space back there. See these handles down here, these window crank handles. Now they have, I'm going to pull that curtain back. They have a window that rocks down inside the wall. Now that looks exactly like the windows on the back end of a 1937 Dodge. I don't know if that's what it is, but I have restored antique cars forever, and I kind of recognize some of these things, but it's kind of a unique thing for the Spartan Manor. So I'll show you one more thing here, and that is I made this owner's manual for this trailer. And this shows you exactly the valve arrangement out there. I showed you for the to direct the water wherever you want it to go. A couple pictures. This shows you the whole assembly down here. And then in the next page, it gives you a little bit of information about the electrical and some miscellaneous items. But I thought this was kind of a nice thing for new owner of this trailer. So that's the extent of our tour. I hope this helps you, gives you some idea of what this trailer is like. And we thank you. Goodbye.